Welcome back to Crosshairs Television and the final race of the 2017 Rapha Supercross Nobeyama cyclo-cross weekend. Day 2 for the men's elite took place on a fast technical track. Yesterday's winner, Emil Hekele, runner-up Chris Jongewaard, Garry Millburn, Anthony Clark, Kohei Maeda are some of your favorites. The start is chaotic with riders coming from all directions, setting up for a quick left-hander. Millburn is able to outmaneuver fellow Australian Jongewaard for the whole shot. The door quickly slams shut for the back half of the field. On the first full lap of the race, Jongewaard has moved to the front with Millburn and Takenouchi on his wheel. Hilaru, Kosaka, Kevin Bradford-Parish, Maeda, Hekele, Kota, Yokoyama, Clark, and Toki Sawada take up the chase. Through the ATV track, Jongewaard continues to push the pace. Millburn and Takenouchi are right there with him. Kosaka, Bradford-Smith, Maeda, Hekele, and the rest of the chasers are still together with Clark as the last car on the train. One lap later, not a quarter into the race, and Jongewaard is away. He is determined to give himself room for error after day 1's barrier mishap. We leapfrog the first chasers to see Clark leading the third group through the dirt. 2 days ago, this was mud. Now, it's fast and hard path. Swinging back around, we see Millburn chasing. He has been joined by Hekele, who made the jump from Clark's group. In the woods, Jongewaard makes his way through the technical slick turns. Millburn goes foot down, illustrating how tricky these ruts have become at high speed. Bradford-Parish is between groups and has Clark and Maeda closing in. The one feature we haven't yet seen is a tricky short staircase that skirts the food pavilion. The amateur field is dismounted, the pros, they have it dialed. In Group 3, Clark and Maeda have caught Bradford-Parish. Jongewaard continues to dominate as the race hots up behind him. Hekele is hammering the power sections and Millburn is carving the technical bits. At the planks, Maeda is leading the way. Keep an eye on Clark as he chooses not to remount until after the turn. That nice move and Maeda's reaction leaves Bradford-Parish a bit off the group. At the ATV track, Hekele and Millburn get a close-up look at just how far ahead Jongewaard is. That gap is around 30 seconds. That pair can also gauge where Group 3 is as they cross paths on the way back. At Pit 2, Jongewaard is on a solo ride that is going to be hard to rein in. Behind, the battle for second has not cooled off as Hekele and Millburn continue to switch positions. Clark continues to drive the pace in Group 3. Despite yesterday's disaster at the planks that cost him a shot at the win, Jongewaard is not dismounting, much to the joy of the crowd. Hekele puts in a dig, takes a peek, and sees Millburn is right there. A little bobble on the remount, and Millburn takes advantage. Leading over the planks this lap, Clark remounts before the turn, showing just how calculated last lap's pass was. Skip ahead one lap and it's deja vu all over again for Hekele as Millburn is able to pass him on the remount. As Bradford Parish starts to fall back, Maeda and Clark continue to scrap for top 5. Hekele uses the power sections to go back in front of Millburn. Clark pressures Maeda around every turn. One lap to go and the leaders are on the road section. Note the speed differences between each of the lead groups. Jongewaard is out of the saddle and fast. Hekele is even a bit faster as he starts to distance himself from Millburn. And Clark has gone ballistic as he full-on sprints from Maeda, who is not giving an inch. At the finish, the winner was not in doubt. Jongewaard makes up for his day 1 mistake with a convincing win on day 2. Yesterday's winner, Hekele, takes second. Millburn gets third, but has to cut his high fives a bit short because breathing down his neck is the sprint for fourth, with Clark taking it over Maeda. Thanks for tuning in to Crosshairs Television. Subscribe to the channel, click that thumbs up, and leave a comment if you care to. Until next time.